Hello everyone, welcome to DJStuff videos and DJStuff YouTube channel. Today we are looking at the RGBlink Mini Edge. So the Mini Edge is a onboard standalone unit for your video and audio mixing. So you can, of course, guide or control some functions directly with your, it's just an IP address directly on your computer, but you have to put in your mind that it's a standalone unit. You can mix, you can record, you can live, you can incorporate your own lower third, etc. directly on this unit without the computer. Of course, there are some functions like this. You see, if you want to go to this function and after directly this function on the top, on bottom, etc., you can use the computer, but just for once, just to control your views, to put the live stream key, etc. That at the end you can use this unit, the Mini Edge, totally standalone from your computer. So it's very cool. So let's see first the connections, and after we will see all inside how to use this unit very easy. On the back you will have your power on and off, power adapter on USB-C. You have to watch the 12 volt 3 ampere. You have the 4 inputs for your HDMI. You have the multi-view output if you want to have multi-view or not. You can control what you want here. You can control what you want here also, but it will be the main output, the program output. You will have an Ethernet connection for to control your cameras if you want, your PTZ camera, to make your own live stream, standalone unit to make your live stream on YouTube, Facebook, whatever. And you have two, of course, it's on standalone, but you can also control output your view directly on OBS if you want on your computer with those ports, because with those ports you can have the opportunity to put a USB drive, a hard drive, to record your mix or your video mix, or to make the update for the firmware. You can also put USB microphone or USB camera, webcam. So you have a lot of things directly on those two USB-C ports. You can also on the right, you have a combo XLR jack, quarter jack for your mic input with a phantom power, very cool. You have stereo input with a quarter jack. You have stereo output with quarter jack for your speakers, monitor, and you have a little jack, mini jack output for your headphones. And on the back it's pretty cool because you have your quarter screw for your codec if you want to put on a foot, but you have also, I think I didn't see that on the manual, but you have also a 100 VESA, I think it is 100, yeah, 10 centimeters. It's pretty cool to have this kind of fixation. And at the end for the connection you have also little cables directly in the box. You have two USB-C, one for the power and one for the stream if you want on your computer with OBS, for example. And you have an adapter if you don't have on your USB key or hard drive. You will have a USB-A to USB-C to put directly if you want to make an update or if you want to record your mix, etc., etc. So first you have the big screen. I don't really watch or read all the description about the size, etc., of the screen, but I think you have between 5 and 6 inch for the screen. You can, of course, like I said in the connections, put external screen and put multi-view like this, or like if you see directly on my little recording here, so you can have a bigger size, bigger image. But I think this screen is enough for your gig or your prestation directly if you want to go whatever to make a gig, to make something with this on standalone unit. So you have those information inside. You have the preview on the left, the program on the right. You have also all your HDMI and webcam. I didn't put the webcam because I have this view here with a little webcam, but I use it with HDMI out. But you can have a 5 view with a webcam if you want. This one will be black because I don't have anything on the USB, the correspondent USB directly on the side. So you have your four HDMI. So I have the first one, second one, third one, fourth one, and webcam. And you have on the bottom the webcam. You have not all the audio part, but you have the Bluetooth. Yeah, because you can also put your phone or tablet with Bluetooth to listen to some music or a conversation. If you have somebody, if you make a talk show, if you make a podcast, you can phone to somebody and have the sound directly on your unit. You have mic and USA. Typically, if you don't want to go directly on the audio part here and have all your audio part here, you can directly have access to your line in, for example. You see here. So it's great to have some information, not all information, but some information. You have the rec part and you have the on-air part. We will see at the end of the video with the OBS part, because you can also view out, can I say, have a master, a program out directly in USB and put it in your OBS. It's standalone, but if you want to make to put some little things on your screen like some people do for Twitch, for example, you can also put it on your computer and make your mixing and go to Twitch with OBS, Twitch, Facebook, or whatever, YouTube. So we saw the screen. So we have some configuration. Let's see here. You have we will see after each kind of things directly on the screen. So you have transit FX. So when you make this kind of things here, you see, so a mix or jump left to right, etc. You can edit directly here. So I can put this, or I can put maybe around. So if I push around, I can do this like that. Okay. After, you will have layout. It's very easy to understand this, because you have at all time you have two views, you have two cameras, the program one and the preview one. So you choose which one you want to select. If you want to zoom in, zoom out, or to make another position for your view, for your camera, everything it will be here with scale, etc., etc. So you can choose the A, or you can choose the B. This one on this one, okay? And when you made all your configuration, you can directly record this on the views. And the views are directly here. So don't pay attention, because I did not have a shirt on me, t-shirt, but whatever, when I test the unit. So when you record all those positions, for example, something in picture on the bottom left, on the bottom right, we can choose them. Oh, let's see the view. You can choose them here up to 10 positions. So I have bottom left here, I have bottom right here. If I push here, I will have this, or maybe cut, for example. Or if I push the second one, I will be on the bottom left. Let's put cut, and I have this one here. So you have to understand that you can record up to 10 position, whatever you want between those two. It could be the camera 4, camera 3, camera 4, etc. It's not a problem, but you can recall it. So okay, let's put here and here. After, you have those little button here, so you can put a background for your, no, background is here, sorry. You can put the background, but you can set the background on the bottom here. So you can set a background up to 8 for now. You can set also let's move out here and move out here. You can also put overlay, so you can choose overlay with Instagram or whatever. Let's see, for example, WhatsApp, this one. Okay, I'm choosing it. I will put in preview mode here, And when I'm okay, I push cut, and I will have my number or something for somebody in the podcast, you see. And after I can deselect it, or like that and like that. You can on and off when you want. You can also have a logo directly on your picture. You can set your logo directly. Everything can be done before your gig, before your presentation, directly on USB key. Or if you take your computer, you can also here background, here logo. You can choose the logo you want, etc., etc. And you can apply directly on the unit. And when I want my logo, I push here, and I will have, you see on the master part, here. Here is my logo. So again, off. But you can also put it directly on this view here. And after, when you're okay, you put like this. Preview is to prepare something if you want to see how could be this view, and after you can put it directly on the master. So like I said, you can record up 10 views like you want, every picture in picture like you want. After you can have a direct button by default on your picture in picture. You can have chroma key if you have green screen. You see, you have just to push it here, chroma key here, and it's done. So now let's focus on the shortcut. So you have 10 shortcut possible. You have to choose directly on when you are like that. You go to menu, setting, custom button, and you can take a function you want directly here, choose what you want on this function, and add it like a shortcut. For example, I like to have my cameras directly on my on a shortcut to move my camera or select one position like I want. So you push shortcut and you will be directly on camera. You see, when I am here, I can push here, etc. And when I want, shortcut, and I will be on the camera. So let's see, the camera will be the same as it. You see, PTZ, I have the same thing, okay? So shortcut camera, and I can choose which camera I want to execute or to control. When it's done, I can choose the IP address, or I can search which camera is on the net, on the same network. You choose the Visca mode, and after, let's see, I will have in preview this one in this one. So you can control the camera. So I can push like this. I can zoom in. I can, you see on the screen, I can put here, or I can put here. Let's put a zoom, whatever. I will take a zoom like this, directly on this typical unit. Okay. Let's do this like a picture I want, a preview I want. So I push preview here, replace, confirm, and I will have this view. So when I want, I can take this view, for example, recall. I can have this view, for example, recall. I can have my view I just done here, recall. And I can control directly when I have, no, not this one, Leo, this one here. So typically, when you move the camera, you don't want the people see where you move. So let's do like that. You see, I have an overview. Let's say it's a presenter, a podcast, whatever. I choose the view I want. I wait, and when the view is done, I push the view I want. So after, let's see, another person like this, I choose the view I want like that, recall, and when it's done, push, and I will have my view I want. So it's very, very easy to control cameras, set the position you want, and recall it like that. After, control key, audio. So you will have all the audio. So if I push here, I will have my track. If I have Bluetooth, I will have Bluetooth, of course, on this view here. If I want some sample, it's very cool if you want to make a podcast or live stream, if you want to have some sample. You have the volume here, so you can have some samples. Very cool, directly onboard sample. But you can, of course, put your own sample directly on it. And if I move, for example, the Super Mini Nintendo with Secret of Mana, my favorite game, you can have the headphones output, the monitor output, and each camera. You have audio, photo, video when you put your mic directly on each camera. So when you will put the first camera, second camera, the audio will follow. Or you can have mute here. You see, if I push this, I have mute for the mic, the sample, the line in, the Bluetooth, the headphone, and the monitors out. The output, you can control what the multi-view output will do. If you want multi-view, program, test pattern, etc. The program output, the main output, you can control if you want multi-view, program, test pattern, etc. The resolution, if you want 1080p, etc. You can control, I will see after the stream, the record part. So it will be this button here. So you can see how much data you have on your USB key, etc. USB 2, you can choose, it's the USB here to the computer. If you want to use not Audacity, OBS, you can choose record part if you want to put a USB key, or mobile net connection if you want to put a USB 4G some drive. Let's put the output for UVC. And you have Tau Cloud if you want to put your video directly on the cloud. Let's see the stream part here. So the stream part will be standalone, directly standalone. So you can see if you're on air or not, and you can choose the stream you want on and off. But you can also, let's put the right thing here. You can also put, no, it's not setting here, it's output. Let's see the push flow. So you have all your streams, so you can put 1, 2, 3 direction for YouTube, Twitch, Facebook if you want. You push on the right setting, and after, when I push on air, you will see directly on YouTube. But let's control, okay, this one is okay, and let's wait to be okay. YouTube is okay, so let's push on air, and you will see on the main part you will have 1 second, 2 seconds. Here is already on, and let's see on YouTube. If I switch a view, for example this one, you will see with maybe 20 seconds you will have all the switching. This one, and this one. Everything is okay. So let's push off, and you can also record on USB key. You have 1 second, 2 seconds, etc. It's very easy. You can switch, and you will have directly your MP4 recording on your USB key. Push record out, and at the end, let's see what we have with OBS. So it will be the white cable here, the USB-C cable. So you can't see. So let's put like that. Video in, we choose Mini MX. Of course, you will have this, but if you push like that, you will have on my little screen, you have my head. It's not a problem. So let's see this. It's just allow me to show you how to put a video and audio input. So let's put the audio input, And let's see the audio part. You see, if I mute, I have no sound, and it's mute on my computer in stereo. Everything is fine here. And voila, we are at the end of this video about the RGBlink Mini Edge. If you have any questions about this unit, feel free to ask under the video in the comment section. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching this one, and see you next content. Bye bye everybody.